The Olympic Games, a century-long tradition where athletes all around the world compete in little sporting events against Mario and Sonic. Wait, what the fuck? The Mario Sonic series is so funny because everybody and their mama wanted the crossover game, and Sega and Nintendo was like, y'all fuck with curling though, right? And made an entire series with this concept. And we all ate this shit up like dinner for the most part. I haven't thought about these games in a very long time, and I don't even know what the series is like before or after the Winter and London Olympics. Until today. I'm gonna go through every single Mario Sonic game just to see if these games were even remotely good. Not talking about the DS games though, I'm sorry.
Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games.
Sonic wins this, by the way. Do y'all remember those commercials where Sonic gave Mario permanent ear damage? Then in retaliation, Mario almost kills Sonic by dropping his lamp on him? I don't know why I asked. You literally cannot respond to this. When I first saw these commercials as a kid, the only thing I could think of was, I need this shit now. I begged for this game every single day, and I never got it because I was really bad in school. Oops, but now after almost 2 decades, I can finally live my lifelong dream and finally play this game. No, like deadass, I actually wanted to play this game for 20 years. So there are 20 events in this game ranging from 100-meter dash to shooting to even table tennis. Now 20 minigames is a lot, but I think they should have added a bit more because these games are simple. Mario Party simple, which I expected because it's a minigame collection. I wasn't expecting the greatest, most in-depth gameplay of all time, but I feel like they should have added a little bit more games to this or just a little bit more depth. Or they could have just made the game visually pleasing because why do it look like this? It looked like it took a shit and didn't even wipe its ass. Like, why do the game look so dirty? They had no excuse, by the way. This game came out the same month as Mario Galaxy. 6 days before Mario Galaxy. Mario Galaxy still looks amazing to this day. I can look at that game forever. Wow, every time I look at this game, I gotta hop in the shower because I feel dirty. Not only are these games stupidly simple, they're also really short, except Skeet. I fucking hate Skeet. The main point of the game is that I have to aim at the screen and shoot these discs. That sounds super easy, right? Because it is. But if you mess this one part up at the beginning, you're cooked and you can't play the game no more. Because once you miss it, your cursor will get smaller. And if it gets smaller, it makes the disc harder to hit. But if you hit it in the middle, it grows bigger, making it a billion times easier to hit. And I can't hit it in the middle because it's too fucking hard. Yeah, I hate this game because I suck at it. I'll admit it. Fuck Skeet. Table tennis sweep this game easily. Speaking of which, table tennis in this game sucks. It's not even bad for the same reason as Skeet. It's bad because it just doesn't work half of the time. Sometimes it just won't read my motion inputs and I'm like, okay, sure, guess I lost now, yay. Also yeah, this game has motion controls. Unlike most people, I actually really like motion controls. I think they're so cool. I just really like shaking things. Like I really just like picking up things and just shaking it all aggressively tight. This game hurts my muscles though. Almost every single game here is one where you have to shake the remote aggressively. And it's not too bad until you do it in circuit mode, aka the main mode you're gonna be playing to unlock stuff. You gotta shake this remote back to back to back. This made my arm fall off. But still, the mode is pretty good until I have to play Skeet and suddenly this mode is very Hitler coded. But honestly, my biggest issue with this game, none of the charm of either Mario or Sonic is in any of these games. It feels more like an Olympics video game that features Mario and Sonic than a Mario or Sonic Olympic games, if that makes sense. Low key, if you take these characters out and put in Huntrix and Gorillas, it will be the exact same game, but better. I don't even got no story mode, bro. Where am I supposed to get my Mario and Sonic charm, Capcom? However, they decided to do the best thing ever. They made dream events. For those who never played these games, dream events are the main highlight of the series. These are taking some of the events from the Olympic Games, putting them in either Mario or Sonic's world, putting crack in it, stirring it up, and making some of the best thing you've ever played ever. In this series, at least, not like any other game, and just not just there's so much love and fan service in these games, and that will make it go from a basic minigame collection to a special basic minigame collection. I love these dream events so much. Not in this game though, these are ass. Dream Race is the first one you unlocked, and it's the best one, which is not saying much, because the other ones are ass. This is basically hurdles, but with items and obstacles, and that's it. Honestly, if it had like 2 more maps, it would probably be like really fun, but it doesn't. Also, they saying this is in Sand Hill? Where? Then there's Dream Platforms, where it's like trampolines, but skydiving. Cool. Dream Fencing is just fencing, but with power moves. Ooh, this is so cool. Ooh. Then finally there's Dream Table Tennis. That's just table tennis, but each rally adds to the score. And there's powers. Ooh, ooh. Okay, it's getting too negative. I want to leave. Yeah, I don't like this game. Even if I had this game as a kid, I probably wouldn't really like it. I don't really know what kid me would have done. Wait, hold on. There's mini games here. This might go crazy. I'm gonna move on to the better game now.
Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games.
Guys, this is the one I grew up with, so I'm gonna be super biased towards it. Not even about to waste time here. This game is a billion times better. Like, holy shit, what a massive improvement. The menus look better, the intro is better, the graphics is better, everything is just better. There are way less Olympic games, but it's still better. We're still using motion controls, but it's not just shaking the remote over and over, sadly. Now, it's mostly about tilting, which makes more sense because there's a Wii balance board mode that I'm not fucking playing. What do I look like having a Wii balance board? Anyways though, the events feel like actual video games. For the normal Olympic games, we got stuff like snowboarding, figure skating, ice hockey, bobsleighing. Why they got me in here playing bobsleighing and why do I like it? I don't think there's a single event that I dislike here. Except maybe curling and short relay. I kinda don't really like those actually. Issue though, a lot of these games feel samey. Like super duper samey. Like, what is the difference between giant slalom and downhill? These are just the exact same game and one is longer. Snowboard cross and ski cross are the exact same game, but one is a snowboard and one is skiing. Oh my god, the first game has better variety. My bad, first game. But outside of that, everything else is good. Like, the Dream Events are fire. These are so much fun. You can skateboard in Radical Highway, ski jump in Mario Galaxy, do curling in Sherbert Land. I don't know, man. I love every single Dream event here. Not this one. These are so much fun. Not this one. And have so much fan service in them. I also think that the developers like Sonic a little too much. Not to say that Mario got bad representation, no. He has Good Egg Galaxy, Mario Circuit, Sherbert Land. Like, there's some good stuff here. But on Sonic's side, we are racing through Seaside Hill, Radical Highway, Egg Factory from Sonic Riders, and they have a Sonic Chronicles reference that's also a Sonic Heroes reference. Bro. But the main reason I say this is because of Dream Figure Skating. So on Dream Figure Skating, you can either do Sonic's World or Mario's World. Mario's World is all about chasing the star around different areas like World 1-1 and New Super Mario Bros., Bowser's Castle, stuff like that. While in Sonic's World, has you collecting Chaos Emeralds, fighting enemies, and ending it all with a perfect Chaos boss fight. I'm sorry, Mario just got done dirty in this game. And that makes it even more clear in the Festival mode where you have to fight King Boo twice in a bullet bill. Oh wait, I forgot to talk about the festival mode. It is this game's single player mode, and I don't like it. It's kind of repetitive, and they really love spamming that ski game. This mode made me realize how all the events were just kind of samey. If this mode had a story to it, it would have been way better, but it doesn't, so... The best parts are the rival battles where you're going against like King Boo, Jet, Rouge, and these other ones. I don't remember who's really in it. But I want to know, why do they put in a bullet bill and not like all these other Mario characters? I want to take Jimmy the Koopaling or somebody, bro. Oh my god, his name is not Jimmy. His name is Lemmy, bro. Who the fuck is Jimmy? But yeah, I think Festival mode blows. Get this shit out of my face. It should have been the easiest layup for a story mode, but they just didn't do it. The lack of a story mode is holding these games back. They need to lock in, bro. They don't do that till like the last game in the series, by the way. Anyways though, oh my god, they really got Egg Factory from Sonic Riders in here? Like, this ain't even in Winter Games no more, bro. This is something completely different. Like, I'm really just playing Sonic Riders, but with Donkey Kong. This is so fire, bro. This is the best minigame in the entire game. I don't care. This game is just fun, man. It's not like a 10 out of 10 must play ASAP or you'll get beaten up by multiple men and women who choke you to death and pee on you, then throw your body off the Grand Canyon and blow it up type of game. It's just a fun little minigame collection. I fully recommend playing this one, except for Festival mode. I think that mode can kick rocks and fly a kite. Anyway, I was done talking about the winter. Oh my god, I hate this season so much. It's way too fucking...
Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Olympic Games!
We're back in the sun! Yes! This game already started off good from the presentation alone. This sweeps the fuck out of the last two games. The graphics look so much more colorful. The UI is simpler but looks better. I don't know how to explain that one. And we got Roger Craig Smith and Sonic!
We're one step away from...
Since we're back in the Summer Olympics, we're getting a lot of returning games like track and gymnastics, swimming, and other stuff like that. And that means we're finally getting back to shaking this Wii remote constantly. But to be honest, they're way better in this game than the first game. Even if some of the games are the exact same with no differences, but you can press a button to do a special and the camera is behind you now in 100-meter dash. And that's enough an improvement for me. But seriously, these just feel way better, especially table tennis, because not only does control better, you can do specials. And that's it! Yeah! Trampoline is also just an entirely different game now and is much more rhythm focused than just pressing buttons and twisting the Wii remote all around. A lot of returning games in general are just like this, and honestly, I like these way more than just shaking this stick around over and over. But enough about the old, bro. Who actually cares? These new games, bang. They got a full-on soccer game in this, and it's way better than the entirety of Mario Strikers Battle League in every single way, except animations. The brand new shooting mode is a billion times better than Skeet. Thank God. Fuck Skeet. Also, I meant football. football. Look at Donkey Kong's big ass on this horse. So get off of there before you kill it. This lineup of Olympic Games is so much better than the first game. Like, these are just fun. Anyways, oh my god, they were just doing anything with these dream events. And I mean this in the best way possible. These aren't even Olympic sports no more. Dream hurdles and dream trampoline are the only ones that feel like it. Cause why are we playing Super Monkey Ball on Bingo Highway? And fighting a blooper? And delivering Yoshi eggs? And flying on disc? They just doing anything, bro. Also, the Mario disrespect from the last game ain't here anymore. Dream Spacewalk alone makes up for how Sonic had the better events in the last game. But Dream Rafting brings them back down a little bit though. But also, Sonic has Dream of Even Bar, so I guess we gotta build some dog shit on both sides. Now, which game has the better Dream events in general? Honestly, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games were pretty peak looking back at it now. They were so boring that it wrapped around to being really fun, unlike these events that are so fun that they wrap around to being bad. So yeah, I think Mario Party 10 wasn't that bad of a game, and I think it's an underrated gem. Speaking of Mario Party, London Party is the brand new mode for this game and this game only. Growing up, this was the mode to play. I had to grind this shit in multiplayer and I was so good at it that no one wanted to play with me because I was just that good. Now playing it years later, yeah, it's pretty decent. The whole point of the game is to fill up these sticker sheets by doing mini games and Olympic events. There's no dice or anything, so you just kind of fuck around, run into an NPC, start the event, win. That's it. I wasn't able to play this multiplayer because we got sore losers in the room over here, but it was still pretty decent and a billion times better than festival mode. That doo-doo cheese ass mode, bro. Hi, I'm editing this right now. I don't know why I gassed this mode up like that. It is not that crazy. It is like a solid 6 or 7, bro. It is not that crazy. But yeah, the Olympic Games are still pretty good after all these years. It's really pretty to look at, the music is good, it's not winter, and it's just a massive improvement over the first game in every way. There is no reason to touch that first game ever after playing this, unless you just really like that game, which, hey man, that's pretty cool, man. Subscribe to the channel. But now that we're done with the Wii trilogy, I'm going deep into unknown territory. It's time for the HD games! Yeah! Alright, so I know absolutely nothing about this game, so this might be an interesting experience for me. So, Mario and Sonic at the Sochi Olympics.
If you touch that game, I will
dead ass kill you.
Like, no joke, your brain will be splattered
splatter all over the wall if you play this fucking game. I will dead ass shoot you.
Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games.
Finally, the first Mario Sonic game in HD, yay! We got pretty colors, pretty graphics, the best models for Sonic and the cast ever, and a banging ass opening theme. The game dropped the mains and let me walk around instead. Holy shit, I can talk to Luigi. Whoa, bro, you can't say that. You cannot say that. Yeah, this game might be a banger already. I'm already fucking with the word games. There are no games here. What happened? Did Rio not have any games? Bro, I just looked it up. They got a lot of the same games and more. They got basketball. Why don't this game have basketball? For the games here, they're not even that crazy compared to the Olympic Games. I guess they control better because they use button controls, but they're so stale in comparison. There's barely any new games either. Like, we have boxing, which is fine, I guess. But I get really mad seeing people punch Amy or Peach though, so I don't think this event is for me personally. But it's fine. I want to like the new gymnastics rhythm game, but it feels like it's not registering my buttons sometimes. I'm not the greatest at rhythm games, but I play enough to know that something feels off about this. And it's not in sync with the music, so alright man. The new version of BMX is pretty cool because you can ride rails. I like grinding rails. These games aren't fun. Most of the focus were put on the football, rugby, and beach volleyball games, and those are just fine. Rugby is definitely the best one though, but it's not enough to carry a whole game. Also, these are the only events to have dream events. We're finally back to 3 dream events. Let's fucking go! Even the dream events aren't even that much different from the regular ones. Ooh, I got items that can stack up points to get more points. Ooh, I love dream table tennis. Also, this game does a dumb thing where you can unlock characters like Rosalina, Jet, and my goat Styx the Badger, but you can only use them in one event. Literally, why do that? I want to play as Diddy Kong in literally anything else. Also, the only way I can unlock them is through the tournament mode where you can play as your me, and that's fine I guess, but I can't progress because my legally obtained copy on my legally obtained Wii U won't work, and it just looks like this. This game doesn't even have content to talk about. Like, what was the point of this game? This game desperately needed a story mode really bad. Like, there is nothing to do here. Now you're one of the shortest sections in the video. Good job, buddy. The music is incredible, it's pretty, but that's really it. Anyways, I'm moving on. I hope this game hit by a car and dies.
Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games.
Finally, the final game in the series so far. This is the game I completely forgot. This is the game I completely forgot about. I didn't even know the Olympics was in Tokyo in 2020. Oh, it didn't happen because of the pandemic that ruined billions of people's lives. I see. Anyways, wow, I love this game's presentation. The graphics are amazing, the game is super colorful, the UI looks clean as hell, the character models look amazing. Whoa, why he look like that? Why he look so weird? Look, man, I love this DK design, but oh, I see why they updated it. Anyways, yeah, the graphics look really good, and oh my god, this music is phenomenal. I ain't never used that word before. That's how good this music is. But my favorite part about this game is that they have different outfits for the events. Bro, this is like my favorite thing ever. Look at Amy and Peach, bro. They look so perfect and peak and peak and perfect and peak and perfect. And as for the events, almost everything here returned from the other summer games. Gee golly, who would have guessed the Summer Olympic Games were used games? However, some of the returning games do not hit the same. Archery and football got nerfed like crazy. They're so boring in this game, man. They actually peaked in Rio Olympics. These are the only games to peak in Rio Olympics. This Get Started straight up sucks in this game. It was rhythm based and in London games, and I thought it was pretty satisfying there. I don't know what they were trying to do here. They should have just kept the rhythm aspect. There's a severe lack of rhythm games in this game, and it's pissing me the fuck off. I'm about to blow this shit up. But it's not all bad. In fact, outside of the ones I just mentioned, these are some of the best Olympic events in the series. Everything was improved like crazy. They are so satisfying to play. This is the type of visual flair the games needed. They make you feel good for doing well in the game, especially when you get a new record. Like, they got a whole animation for it. But I think the biggest improvement of them all has to be table tennis. Dead ass, table tennis in this game is the best it's ever been. This is a top 5 game now, and the new events have the same amount of quality, if not better, for the most part. Skateboarding is fun as hell. It's really addicting trying to beat my high score, and this is the closest thing I'll get to that Sonic skateboarding game, sadly. Dang, this is way better than the new skate game. Karate is way better than boxing and fencing. I don't care, bro. Karate is just way better than both of those. I have no reason to touch fencing or boxing after this. Both of those games are still really good. This game has surfing. I didn't even know that was an Olympic sport. Which makes sense now that I said that out loud. Is low-key just a worse skateboarding? But so is surfing, and it's still fun. Why did they lock in on this game? These new events are so good. This one blows though. We don't gotta talk about this one. And surprisingly, there's control options. If you want to play button only, you can play button only. If you want to play with motion controls, you can play motion controls. That's so good. They did not have to add that at all. Rio also probably has it, but I'm not giving that game any more props. Honestly, this is one of the best in terms of Olympic games. I still think I prefer London a little bit more. Hi, I'm editing this right now. No, the fuck I don't. But how about these dream events? Oh my fucking god, they did it again. Why do they hate dream events now? Like, they were the best part of the series. Where did they go? Are they under the table somewhere? Like, am I missing something? But oh well, man, let's just see what these are about. Dream racing is really fun. You're on an off-brand Temu Extreme Gear racing down Metropolitan Highway from Sonic Forces, and it's really, really fun. I love this dream event so much. They should have added more maps though, since there's only like 3 games. So Dream Shooting is another banger where you gotta go around this cool little map and shoot targets. It's actually crazy how much fun this is. If only there were more maps, because there's only like 3 events. Dream Karate is alright. 3 events. I really wish there were more here because they were cooking with these. I really want to know the reason why they didn't do more dream events. What the fuck is that? These are the Tokyo 1964 events, and they're kind of like dream events, I think. These modes are meant for the brand new story mode, and you know what? Let's talk about that real quick. This is something I wanted on the console games since the very beginning. The plot is that Mario, Sonic, Eggman, and Bowser got stuck in this game machine that has past events from the 1964 Tokyo Olympic Games, and they have to compete in them in order to get out. While in the real world, Luigi and Tails are trying to help them get out and stop Bowser Jr. and Eggman Negative from doing evil stuff or whatever. This could lead to some funny moments, some good character interaction, some wacky situations. Oh my god, this is the most boring story mode I've ever played in my life. There's not a single bit of interesting dialogue between the 2 series. There's no funny moments, no memorable dialogue, none of that. It's just go here, talk to this character, do the event, rinse and repeat. Oh my god, this is so boring. What is it with Switch era sports games having the most boring story mode in the 7 Cs? This shit got me wanting to kill babies, bro. What the f— I don't know if I can say that on YouTube, so I'm gonna redo that line just in case I have to edit it out. Bro, this shit got me want to take care of my loved ones, bro. What was the plan here? Man, get this out my face, dog. Never cook again. Anyways, back to the Tokyo 1964 games. Yeah, all of these are just okay. These are cool little party tricks, but don't go beyond that, and ain't really worth playing outside of the achievements. Also, the character list is so doo-doo ass. I feel like they should have gone all out with the roster by having everyone from the normal games. Y'all could have easily made some character sprites for the Sonic characters and made some for the Mario characters. Like, come on, man. I feel like I would have liked these way more if these weren't the replacements for dream events, and there was a better way to play them all at once. This game desperately needed the circuit mode from the first game. That would have went crazy here, especially with all of these events. I like the ideas of these though, and if they ever decide to make another Mario Sonic game, please. I don't want these back, but greatly expanded on. But back to the story mode, I hate that Eggman idol is just him staring at me, bro. Stop looking at me before I beat your ass.
Hey man, can you chill the fuck out?
Despite how negative I was, I still recommend this game. I think the normal events are some of the best in this series for the most part, and they have a lot of visual flair that I really enjoy. Dream racing and shooting are some of the best dream events in the entire series, and the music, oh my god, they put their entire into this. It just sucks that the stuff I don't like in this game, I just really do not like. I keep bringing this up, but having 3 dream events suck. This game should have had way more. I think their story mode is super boring. Like, this should have been a banger, but I was so bored throughout it. This was the most disappointing part about the game. Also, the game doesn't have sticks, so low-key, everything about this game fucking sucks. It blows. It's getting blown up right now. But seriously, I think this game is still really fun, and I recommend hopping on this one. It's also the easiest to get into because it's still on the eShop and ready to go. Remember guys, digital games is the future. Yes. They knew I was making this video, so they decided to take the game down. Yes. Yep. That's every game in the series. Overall, I think the series had an okay run. As the games went on, they did downgrade a little bit, but I still had fun. Sometimes. The games I grew up with still bang, so that's all that really matters to me. But what do you think? What's your favorite Mario and Sonic game? Do you disagree with what I have to say? Let me know in the comments, and while you're at it, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. You didn't talk about the Social Olympics. I would dead ass face fuck you right now.